Like, then I don't like the sequels to like Scary Movie, like Scary Movie 2 and the other stuff.
Oh, Scary Movie 1 will always be the best one.
Like, Scary Movie 5 was fucking abysmal.
Yeah, just like what happened with the real. Yeah, it's like it's the only my favorite Scream movies are the first and the second one. After that,
like the third and fourth
3 and 4.
one, the third one had like potential. The reason the third one was changed due to the 2000 massacre. Yeah.
The only one that was halfway
like
good,
it could have been different. I heard
this one, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I really
Which one?
I don't know, because the Scream, as far as like Scream goes,
I love this. Like I think the Scream sequel did a good job at like Scream 2 did a good job at like hiding the killers in plain sight. Like you never knew,
especially
with, like,
when he,
Mrs. Loomis.
especially with Randy. Randy, oh my god, his death traumatized me. Just he got yanked into the van.
I really thought like Gil was gonna, like I was like, okay, Gil's dead this time. Like yeah, Gil, he's dead.
But yeah,
and I thought that Dewey was gonna die after he got stabbed, but no, like Dewey survived that somehow.
Yeah, weren't the killers turned out? Didn't they turn out to one of them be Billy Loomis's mom in the second one?
Yeah, that was Scream 2.
Yeah, and then what was the other guy's name?
Was Roman.
Who was the other guy's name? Yeah, it was like a scene in the movie until like that me.
I watched the whole movie, and let's just say the ending fucking sucked.
Yeah, it turned out to
messy like moments.
I mean, Scream 5 was all right. It was good at some points. I liked Ghostface in it for what he was, but then it just. The only parts I really liked was when Ghostface showed up.
Like, I'm going to go see the sixth one, like, on the 10th. Like, I just hope that the sixth one doesn't disappoint us. Yeah.
I don't know.
Again, I think...
And the thing was, the main character was barely in the fifth one. The one who was actually, like, Sydney.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. She
they're
was
not going to have Sydney in, like, the sixth movie. Like, she's not going to be in the sixth one.
It's going to be that.
It's just going to be like Kara and Sam in New York.
I thought Sid was pretty alright.
Characters on screen. Like, to be honest, Kara was like my favorite character in Scream. Like,
I'm sorry, but my favorite,
like Jenna Ortega.
My favorite horror movie main characters are Sydney from Scream and Laurie Strode from Halloween.
I actually really
like my favorite character from the early Scream. Like, I'm just going to take it. Like, my favorite character from the Scream movies is Gale Weathers. Gale Weathers kind of gives me
news reporter
vibes. Yeah.
Or Randy. Randy was because he was like
every time I see Gale Weathers, I think of Zach the Celtics guy. Yeah. Just because
Randy Randy would be me. Bullshit. Randy would be me in a horror movie, basically telling people, look, not to do stupid crap.
Yeah, I can.
But even though they were doing it anyways, even though they did it anyways.
Yeah, I could definitely see him being Nicholas. I could actually totally see him.
Yeah, but like I said, the reason I see like Zach is like Gel because they have like this attitude towards them. They don't put up with people's bullshit, and they're like, nope, not having it today.
Hey, which ones do you think are scarier? The Xenomorphs from Alien or the Predators?
Honestly, I would shit my pants either way.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think
Predators.
I think the Predators, because they can turn invisible. They're known for being they're known for hunting.
Yeah, they're way smarter than the Xenomorphs, and more importantly, they can destroy entire planets.
Yeah, and the technology they have, like the laser mounted like cannon, the invisibility, they have that heat sensor they have.
Yeah, they're more terrifying than the Xenomorphs. I changed my mind. Xenomorphs are still equally as terrifying, but Predators, yeah, they're more terrifying.
I find face huggers more terrifying because of what they could do to you.
I never saw face huggers.
They can basically mate with your face, and then you give birth to like this alien lizard thing.
The chest burster.
Yeah, it maybe it's the lizard person.
Hey guys,
I'm sorry.
What is your thoughts on?
Or better yet,
What is your thoughts on Chucky?
What's that?
I really like Child's Play. I actually really
I like the original.
Yeah,
the original Chucky was the best.
Like when I was like a kid, like my favorite character.
You stupid bitch! When he first
like when I was like,
yeah, that was funny.
But hey Zach.
Yeah, I actually really like.
Back when I was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like,
when I was like little, like when I was like really little, like when I was like 8 years old, I was obsessed with Chucky then. Yeah, I was obsessed with like Chucky.
I remember one year for Halloween, I went as Ghostface.
Yeah, even though most of like the newer stuff kind of is disappointing, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but no Ghostface will ever top Billy Loomis and Stu and Mrs. Loomis and Mickey.
Mickey and Loomis are come to a close second. You know.
Oh yeah, but Billy Loomis and what was his last name?
Like,
Stu's last name.
There's no way Roman could kill those people on his own. He had to have a partner. He probably killed his partner off or something. You know.
Yeah, did you know Billy Loomis and what was Stu's last name? I forgot what he was like. I know his name was
Stu Marker.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What was it?
Stu Marker.
Marker?
Stu Marker.
Oh,
yeah,
Mocker.
Stu Marker.
Yeah, them two. You know they killed Sydney's mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that Roman was kind of involved because I think, like in the third movie, he says that he was kind of involved with it because he's wanting revenge. Yeah.
Bro, and whoever was the ghost face at the time in Scream 2 when they when he hijacked the cop car, jeez, man.
That part was really.
That had to have been like that had to have probably been like Mrs. Loomis. It had to have been. There's no way Mickey could have pulled that off.
I think who do you think it was that killed Randy in the van?
I'm going to say it's Mrs. Loomis because the intention, I think, like, Mrs. Loomis probably had, like, the anger intention of doing it because I think Ghostface was pissed off with, like, Randy. For, like, saying, you want to be like the big boys, like Charlie Manson.
You want to be like with the big boys. You want to be like one of the big boys.
You want to be.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was a good one. All right, looks like the stream still looks good. You know,
even though I do know that like Wes Craven regretted like killing Randy off. You know,
he did.
Wes Craven regretted like killing Randy off. He almost broke his rule of bringing back the dead.
I think so. Or the Hills Have Eyes.
Like
the other one.
You know, it's one of the worst horror movies. Or like least. You know, some of my least favorite horror movies. It's based off of a horror video game.
What's that?
Silent Hill. Silent Hill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Silent Hill is overrated.
One of my favorite Silent Hill characters is Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head will always be my favorite Silent Hill character.
Hey Nicholas.
You know who that is, Zach? Pyramid Head?
I never saw that. Although, what I was going to say about the Hills Have Eyes, I actually really like the Hills Have Eyes. The original from 1977 was really good.
Joe, do you know who Pyramid Head is?
No, but
I know who Pyramid Head is.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but the one from Silent Hill 2 is much more scarier than the recent one. The one who had the apron, the original design.
Speaking of Pyramid Head, have any of you played Dead by Daylight?
Oh, I want to play as him. I want to play as him.
Wasn't like there a killer called Danny and like wasn't there like a game called Dead by Daylight and one of the killers was like Ghostface or something? I don't remember.
Yeah,
it has a bunch of like killers and
Michael Myers. I think Freddy's in it. Leatherface. No, Pyramid Head's in it. It's the original Pyramid Head.
DLCs.
Like, in my opinion,
the girl from The Ring in that game.
So,
Remember?
Leatherface.
In my opinion,
Leatherface is my favorite.
In my opinion, well, anyways, all right. I want to go ahead and say mine, but wasn't like Wes Craven like the master at like writing horror? I know that he passed away in like 2015, but I feel like ever since like he passed away, like
him and John
Kevin,
Carpenter.
like I think his name, like Kevin Michael Williamson, I think that's his name. Like, and Scream 5, you can feel like Craven's absence in Scream 5. Yeah.
Speaking of the masters of horror, it's him or John Carpenter.
I think
Wes Craven.
Yeah, I think he's my favorite.
John Carpenter was the one who I think he was the one who wrote and produced the original Halloween movie.
Yeah, I think
my favorite horror movie writers would be either him or Wes Craven. Either Wes Craven or Stephen Hawking. Wait, no, not Stephen Hawking. I mean Stephen King. Sorry, I meant Stephen King.
Stephen King is just the one thing. One thing about him.
I personally like the original.
Okay,
It's just one thing about him. One thing about Stephen King is that I'm not saying his stuff is bad. It's just sometimes it could be a little bit goofy. Like, over the top.
Stephen King makes pretty good stories, makes pretty good horror stories and stuff like that. But a lot of times when it comes to like endings or some certain parts, it could be cheesy. It could be a little
Especially
goofy.
That one part in the book version of it that I'm not going to talk about.
Oh yeah, Steven must have been drunk when he was writing that part.
No, he was probably hot. No, from what I've heard, he was a coke addict.
Yeah. Speaking of it and clowns, like, did you guys hear this movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Yeah.
Yes, they made a video game about it.
They did? Oh wow.
Oh yeah, they're making a video game about it.
It was supposed to be like a sequel from what I heard, but the sequel got canceled or something.
Oh, okay. So my thing on that whole thing is about like Wes Craven. I think he was probably my favorite because I really loved The Hills Have Eyes from 1977, and the remake was okay, and I didn't care for any of the sequels. And for Stephen King, I think his books are better than his movies. I don't know. That's just me. There's a few definitely.
Oh yeah.
Movies that he made, but I don't know. It's just some of his movies. I don't know. They're just the movies are just not as good as like the books themselves. And also, I have some unfortunate about Stephen King though. Oh my god, dude, you should see his fucking political views on Twitter. It's just so cringe.
Oh, I don't wanna.
Like the only time I've been disappointed with Wes Craven is when he did Scream 4. I was disappointed.
Oh my gosh, that was so horrible. But I like Wes Craven because he brought the first two Scream movies. I like him because he brought the first two Scream movies, and I love those movies, even though they scare the crap out of me.
Now since we've talked about... Yeah, Zach?
I got something unfortunate to show you guys in the chat here. Yeah. Look at that.
Is it about... Hold on. What is it?
Damn it, Steven! I'm really disappointed in you, man. Dude, do better. Do better.
He's a cuck for you, Crane.
Oh wow, what a shocker. I knew that like something was off about like Stephen King.
Yeah, he's a
I'm sorry, but
I'm very disappointed in the man.
Oh, no.
I was going to say that I like his first two. He did I was going to say I liked his first two It movies back in the day, but I'm disappointed now.
I haven't.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Although, yes, yeah. I have lost a little bit of respect for good old Steven here. I have, because of this, I've lost a little bit of respect for the dude. You disappoint me, man.
I respect him for his horror stuff, but I just lost a little bit of. I don't really care for people the thing is with me is if you say Stephen King. His horror stuff is legend. He's a horror book legend.
Yeah. So we went from So we've been talking about our favorite horror movie writers and stuff like that. How about our least favorite horror movie writers? Mine, Victor Salva. That dude is.
whoever wrote Scream franchise.
Scream 3 had potential. I'm like Scream 3 had no
Or-
potential, but Scream 4 like assassinated the franchise.
Yeah, I
Scream 5 did a little bit to try and help it, but it didn't do much.
I actually love
by the-
Stein. I actually love R.L. Stein. Actually, I have to admit.
Like
I love
the only
Goosebumps series. I love
like-
the Goosebumps series.
What do you think of
Like, her-
what's his name? Oh, I'm gonna, it's right on the tip of my tongue. He's a author, not Stephen King, but it's like gosh. Oh,
hey Nicholas.
hmm.
Oh yeah, speaking of like Scream 4, did you hear like Kirby's supposed to come back from Scream 4 to Scream 6?
Wait, who?
Kirby.
Who?
Like people are obsessed with Kirby. Like Kirby
Oh,
Reed. That's like the character from
God.
Scream 4.
So they bring back one of the garbage movie characters instead of then
No, I wouldn't
Like
either.
the Scream 6 is going to copy Scream 4.
leave it alone. They've already killed it after
Yeah.
certain
Like-
movies.
They murdered
Oh, no,
the
you know what's
Halloween
even-
franchise.
You know what's even worse than Jason in Manhattan? Jason
What about
X.
2007?
Oh yes,
What
I
about
was
the
about to bring up that
2007
point.
Halloween?
Jason X is honestly the
That
worst
was
Friday the 13th
so
movie ever.
stupid.
Yeah,
Jason
it was
went in
so
the
awful.
future in space. It was and I hated that new design they gave him.
Yeah, no.
The
He was
Halloween
The freaking
2007 one.
Terminator. Oh, Rob Zombie.
Oh, was that who it was by?
Wait, wasn't there like a Halloween 2007 remake or something?
Yeah, that was the Rob Zombie. Actually,
Yeah, my grandfather saw that one. It was okay,
What?
but it was kind of like
the Rob Zombie.
yeah.
I liked it a
Like,
little bit better because it went a little bit more into like his Michael Myers' childhood, which I have in the horror franchise.
You're telling me.
Like Ghostface going to
That-
space. Yeah, I know that they actually do make a Ghostface goes to space. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
But as I
that,
was saying,
who said
I
that?
think
Like,
the kid who actually who played the young Michael Myers in the Rob Zombie version, I think he actually did a really good job as a young Michael Myers.
Okay, who said my name?
I forgot what.
Because someone said my name. Was it you, Dark Reaper?
no.
Oh, I thought someone said.
No, it won't me.
Okay, I didn't know who it. I didn't.
I think that was like forever ago.
But
We were talking about like our favorite horror movies.
Oh,
But
And
I
least
think
favorite.
I do have like least favorite horror. Like I do have least favorites. Like I don't remember. I think like Halloween. Like what was it?
Bro, who remembers Halloween
I think that was
6?
garbage.
Who remembers Halloween 6?
I haven't watched it in years.
The Curse of Michael Myers.
You know
I like the
something?
Oh my-
I like the first few Halloween movies, but then it started going downhill.
Yeah, The Curse of Michael Myers, and I think the first like 1 and 2. H2O wasn't that bad. Halloween 20 years later.
I actually liked.
Oh yeah, have you guys heard of Hollywood Undead?
I actually didn't mind H2O. Funny enough, I actually didn't mind it.
I don't like
Hollywood.
Hollywood Undead's new songs. Like Hollywood Undead's old songs are better. Sorry.
Character that Robert Englund,
I don't
who was the literal pedo and child
oh yeah,
killer,
but,
looked like a
I
saint.
wasn't like talking about like Hollywood. I was talking about like the band called Hollywood Undead.
I don't think
Oh,
I've heard of them. They're most well known.
Like Boulevard of Broken Dreams or like
Yeah, that's probably I think the only song I know. Or
Yeah, me
American
too.
21
Idiot.
Guns.
Or
Like,
me
they
American
have
also.
Idiot.
21 Guns.
Yeah.
Like I know
My
some of their
favorite-
songs.
Have you ever heard Rob Zombie's music?
I love Rob Zombie music.
About werewolves and stuff.
Yeah, because some of the
Who,
stuff.
Rob
was
Like, have you ever
Zombie?
heard of this one band?
Like Rob Zombie's review.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
introduced me to
Yes.
3 Days Grace. Like back in
Yes.
high school.
I actually really used to love their music because when I was playing wrestling games, their music would come up, or
Yeah,
their
One of their most popular songs is called "Here." Like, I think there are songs like "Hero," "Animal," "I've Become." Like, I don't remember. Or was that a different band?
Riot. Another songs Riot, Pain, Animal I Have Become.
yeah.
I'm not gonna die tonight.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, those ones.
wait, was not gonna die tonight a 3 Days Grace song? I don't remember.
I hate everything about you. I like that one.
Oh,
I hate everything.
I
about
kind of
it.
like
That
that
one-
song.
Yeah, it was
Like, I
alright.
was obsessed with like 3 Days Grace in like high school. Like, I was obsessed with 3 Days Grace in high school.
That song I could kind of take
Ye-
or leave it. I don't know.
Do you guys like Linkin Park?
Oh, yeah. Sadly, Linkin Park sadly passed away though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chester Bennington.
That was,
That's
Yeah.
you talking
I
about the
love
lead
the
singer.
song called I love the song called "Numb." That was one of my favorite ones.
My First Fate.
I
Yeah.
never. I never listened to that one. I never heard of that one. I never heard of that one.
Like his
And
song,
Burn It Down.
like
Burn It Down
his
is
most
good.
popular songs. Like the songs I like from Linkin Park were like "In the End" and like "Numb." Those are the two songs.
Have you
I
ever
haven't
heard
listened to a lot of his music.
There's this one song I think that they made before he passed away. It's called "One More Light."
Oh yeah, heard that.
That's a good song,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I
and
heard.
especially when you listen to it after he passed away, it actually kind of puts a tear in your eye.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Back when music used to be really good, like music used to be really good back
Oh
then.
wait, what's that one that was in the first two Transformers movies?
Oh yeah,
Those
those
songs
one of
were
those terrible
good.
Michael Bay movies.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The first Michael Bay Transformers movie was for too much. I didn't hate it, but it was just like, it didn't really have that certain charm that the first.
Yeah.
But
I think
But
it was
most
just
of the
kind of
Michael Bay Transformers are terrible.
So basically, it's more or less just kind of mediocre.
yeah, it depends on your. It was like a.
It's good.
Mhm. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Who just messaged me? Why did Alec just
But
message
yeah, it's just like. But then we saw what Michael Bay did to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my god, I hate their design.
Mhm.
Every time I see them, it just makes me throw up.
like chicken pox, bro.
Oh yeah, the new like recent TMT animation style looks fucking terrible.
You know, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not like interested in like.
What about the
Like, I'm not
2012 one?
interested in
What's
like
your opinion on the
TMT.
2012
Like,
one?
I'm not really interested.
Mm.
Like, I'm not interested in like TMT, but I will give like the 2012 like theme song credit. At least it was kind of catchy, but I never really cared for TMT. But I can say one thing:
I like
the
the story
recent
of
like
The Purge, it was alright.
of Korra.
Airbender.
Yeah, I think people liked it, but I just couldn't get into it.
I mean, the thing is, I haven't finished it, but it's nowhere near Dragon Ball Z or the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think there was like wasn't there like a Dragon Ball movie like last year?
Yeah, superhero. Yeah, that's what it's called,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Superhero.
Okay, fucking
The best
news.
dr-
I'm not
the-
interested in your bullshit. Jesus fuck.
The most recent Ball Super movies is probably Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, that sounds about. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
In my 22 years of life, I'm going to be the unpopular opinion guy here because I know that Zach will agree with me, but the worst movie I've ever seen from the 2000s era was that shitty ass Alvin and the fucking Chipmunks movie.
Oh,
I
I hated those movies. Like Alvin and the Chipmunks in live action, and then they had like Garfield in live action.
Like
back in the
Alvin and the
2000s.
Fur Pellets. they didn't shut up. They were going to be
Like,
Alvin in the fur
oh my
pelts.
I fucking hated the Garfield live action movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Number. Oh, and the Smurfs one.
Oh yeah.
The fucking Smurfs.
I did see them in theaters. Like the sequel was like in 2D. Like it kind of was a disappointment because I originally liked the Smurfs when I was younger, but I just don't care about them anymore. Like I prefer other stuff. Like I
Yeah.
like the old Garfield stuff, like Garfield and Friends, but the Garfield show stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Yeah, I thought Garfield was just it was just okay, but oh my god, that fucking Alvin
What
and
job
the
does
Chipmunks.
we do?
That fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I also
was
the
just
only
fucking-
Yeah.
it was
The
so
only time I
annoying.
like-
watch
Oh.
like
Okay, I just want to say
Hold
this.
on. Can I say
Like-
something?
All
Can
right,
I say
Nick.
something real quick? The thing was, if they didn't shut the hell up in like 5 seconds, they weren't going to be Alvin and the Chipmunks to me. They were going to be Alvin and the fur pelts.
See, my thing is,
That's how
Um,
much.
see, my thing about Alvin and the Chipmunks is that it got so much fucking hype. It was so annoying. It got so much hype. I just did not understand the fucking hype behind it. I just did not.
Oh yeah,
understand.
remember that
What was the
Nickelodeon live action one? Like
Who remembers the Fred
And-
movie, Cena?
Every movie, bro.
He just body slams
still there,
Fred through a
Nicholas?
table. Yeah,
Oh my
Joey.
god.
But hey Nicholas. Oh,
Yeah.
we thought the live action movies were bad. Well, it gets worse. They made a fucking remake of it, like on like Nicktoons. It looks fucking
Oh,
abysmal.
God, no.
What was it?
What is it? Is it animated or live action again?
It's animated, but they
It
look
was
like human
animated,
actors.
yeah,
like, Jesus
animated.
Christ.
And it was garbage. Yeah,
I think
it
I
was
know it.
garbage.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it was
Wait,
garbage.
what's the?
Like deformed humans trying to pose as chipmunks.
But why would they make a remake out
basically-
of it? Why would they make a fucking remake out of something that was already
Because
shit?
the Green
Wait,
Dollar.
what is that?
That's exactly why the Green Dollar.
Oh, of course, the
Oh.
fucking green dye. It's all
We
comes down
gotta
to
have
money.
money. That's basically the quote.
Like Vince McMahon said from WWE. We gotta have. It's all about the money. It's all about the money.
We've got to have money.
We've got to have money.
Wait. I gotta find that video. Let me find that video.
I
Yeah,
know what you're
gotta
talking
see
about. I've
Oh,
seen
wait,
it.
Was that we got to have money? Was that like a
We-
Disney movie or something?
We've got
I don't
to
remember.
have money.
What's your
Oh,
what's
Oh, it's like,
speaking of a terrible live action movie, what about the Cat in the Hat?
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Oh my
No,
god.
that was
Fuck
fucking
Mike
stupid.
Myers.
I used to
Oh.
hate.
Oh
I
my.
used to hate that.
that movie and Kiss My Ass, bro?
That movie scared not only that, I swear to God, that fucking cat used to give me nightmares as a fucking kid.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I like
speaking of
Straight to
which-
hell, bro.
I
What's that?
like Mike Myers, the
Hold on.
comedian, but that movie just made me like, what the fuck is this?
Mike
This was-
You wanna
Myers
know what my
went
most
from
hated
So
movie
this,
is?
so this is hold on. So this is what Austin Powers has become now.
Austin
Oh,
Powers
and Shrek, bro.
degraded into this.
Shrek.
Music
Guy
in
is
the movie,
falling.
but
This guy is
I still hate
falling.
him.
Like, my
Like,
God.
They had some okay music. Like they had okay music in the movie, but their movie was terrible in my opinion.
What is the worst Disney live action remake?
Mulan.
That is
Mulan.
easy.
Alice
Mulan
Mulan.
2020. I hate.
Like the Aladdin remake.
That-
garbage.
Any of
Remake was fucking trash.
Yeah, the
Like,
live
whoever-
action remake was.
Whoever made the
Very
live action Lion King movie needs to be fired. like, they need to be
All
fired.
live action movies of Disney animated movies are really bad, but but to me, Mulan is by far the worst out of all of them. I hate the Mulan
Okay.
live action remake. It's so
Yeah.
bad.
I heard it was horrible.
You
I
guys
heard
are
that.
like
Hey, Nicholas.
kind of regret
So
me saying
garbage,
this,
yeah.
but I actually wait. You guys probably kick me out of this, but I kind of enjoy the Cinderella one because I like her dress. It's like
I never
breathtaking to
really
me.
watched it, so
The
I
Cinderella
don't
was
really have
kinda
that.
like- I kind of enjoy that one. I
But,
mean,
yeah,
the
Joey.
Queen of Lions had a soft spot for the Lion King remake, but I kind of enjoyed it also. But yeah, some of them are good.
I'm
to
just
me.
gonna say it. Like, if I was an executive and someone gave me the script for the live-action Lion King remake or anything from the Aladdin remake, I would be seriously like, get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yes, exactly. Okay, I just wanna say that.
You're like your contract is now terminated.
All right, I just
Fuck
wanna
your
say-
script.
Yeah, seriously. I just want to say this. The Lion King remake garbage because it just ruined Lion King for me, and I love the original Lion King. It makes no sense.
I'm
not like that.
It's just,
That's-
what is this? Is this like 2.5 Lion Kings? It's what is this? It's like the animal.
You-
Is this like the Disney
Like Two and a
version of
Half
Two and a
Men.
Half Men? Like, come
And by
on.
the way, that's a real movie. That's a real movie. You can,
Yeah, I know it is. It's
isn't it,
fun.
Zach? That's a real movie.
Yeah, I remember it was.
It's a
fun.
real movie.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
You're
Shrek
playing
Forever.
Lion
No,
King.
not Shrek Forever.
And-
Disney
Shrek
sequels are
Forever
also
was
pretty bad too. Like, did you see the sequels they had with like that movie? So it's the one where there was a town and then there was this evil priest and this ugly man and the gargoyle statues.
Okay, here's
Oh,
the-
no,
The sequels are pretty much forgotten to me.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
I think
The
for-
sequel was
Oh
terrible.
yeah, guys.
I think for me,
Hey guys.
I just want to say this. I think the Aladdin remake, I think that was probably my second most hated one out of all the fucking Disney remakes. I think the Lion King remake was the worst. I fucking hated that. And the Aladdin remake. Don't even get
Oh, I
me
love the
started.
original Aladdin.
Oh my god, the original
I love
Hey,
the
I'm
original
Zach.
was
Aladdin.
gold. It was because they take all these movies that I loved from my childhood and they just turn it into fucking shit. And you know what's funny? My grandfather has said this a long time ago when he said this. He's like, you cannot take a cartoon and make it into this live action shit. It just doesn't work.
Exactly.
It just doesn't work.
Exactly.
Just like what they did with the
And you know-
Flintstones.
Oh yeah.
Flintstones, and oh my god, did any of you see Mr. Magoo, the live action remake of Mr. Magoo? That was so
No.
Oh yeah, I seen the live action
Oh, it was so
Flintstones
good.
remake.
It was fucking
Like
so
whoever made the live action Flintstones remake, they need to be fired. Like they
Oh,
need to
yeah.
be fired. I hope they know.
Joey.
And look what they did to my girl Mulan. Mulan was an awesome animated movie. And then they just took a live action of it and completely butchered it. The
They took a-
Mulan live action remake is so fucking awful. It's so
They took-
awful. It's the worst
I'm a-
one out of all of them. Period.
Yeah, I have to say this. I agree if we they took a badass character who literally stood up to Mongol.
Encanto.
Yeah.
Hey, Nicholas.
I fucking hate Encanto.
But
One of the worst movies I ever fucking saw.
Have y'all seen
oh,
Coco?
yeah.
Though?
Never seen it. I never saw it.
You never seen Coco?
Hey,
Actually,
Zach,
really, gosh, especially when especially at like towards the end when he was singing that song that his relative
Remember
made.
me.
Oh my god, bro! I will be crying like I will admit this. I will be crying like a baby at that
Yeah, it
at that
was.
scene.
My family loves that movie.
Yeah, and then I'd be hugging my
Oh, hey guys.
What's up?
But Zach,
Yeah.
What's up?
you there? So I wanted to take this. I like DreamWorks like movies, but Shrek 2 was really good. But sadly, they damaged it with Shrek 3. Like Shrek
Oh,
3 was
especially when they gave him those kids.
Oh yeah.
The
Shrek-
frickin-
yeah, it was a damage. Like they damage controlled it. Like
Yeah, all those.
They needed to put Shrek down.